This is the audio button I wish existed when I started editing 20 years ago. So I built it. Watch this. With the effect off. So here's the same sentence, straight off the mic, before I've touched a single thing. And now with it on. So here's the same sentence, straight off the mic, before I've touched a single thing. That's it. That's the whole thing. Every editor has stared at a waveform with no clue what to do. So I built PowerEQ, a plugin that lives right inside Final Cut Pro. Drop it on your dialog clip, click once, analyze, and it applies the standard settings YouTube and podcast audio actually call for. No bouncing files to another app. I wanted a one-click solution to better audio because I know jack about how to do it manually, so I built this. Is it perfect? Probably not. Is it better than I can do on my own? Absolutely. And for the brave ones who want to push it a little bit further, all the fine-tuned controls are there too. This is for everyone who ever stared at an audio waveform and thought, I have no idea what I'm doing. Same. Let me walk you through it. So on your dialog clip, just go and find PowerEQ in your audio settings, click and drag it, or you can just double click it and it will apply. You can instantly see that it's adjusting the audio. All the parameters are here, but you can click on this UI button, because one important thing you need to do is just click this one button. You click it and then you press play, so it'll analyze the voice. So here's the same sentence, straight off the mic, before I've touched a single thing. And once it's done, it processed it, it went through everything, and now you can go and choose your setting that you want. So we're going to choose radio DJ so you guys can hear a little bit more. I'm going to boost the low end. I'm going to make it a little bit warmer. I'm going to do low de-essing, and then with the noise cleanup, you can do it in the app, but if you're already in Final Cut Pro, then I definitely recommend using the voice isolation if you have background noise. It's much better. I didn't want to do too much in here, but the noise cleanup that is in this app is just like a noise gate. It's like adding the effect from Final Cut Pro, but it's built into this app. And then you also have a whole bunch of advanced settings that you can use. There's clarity, there's brightness, reduce boom, but all these settings are here as well. There's way more in the parameters than there are in the actual UI. And just like any other app, you can save a preset. So once you have a setting that you like, you can actually save that preset here. And the way it processes it, it will use the voice isolation first in the stack, and then any audio treatment that you use with this plugin. The same way it works in Final Cut Pro if you were to add in the de-esser, the compressor, all those other effects, but without having to build that stack for yourself every single time. I built this plugin for editors like me who don't really understand audio that well and just want a good sound with minimal clicks and fussing around. So here's the same sentence, straight off the mic, before I've touched a single thing. And now with it on. So here's the same sentence, straight off the mic, before I've touched a single thing. So I definitely bumped up the settings. You don't need to go overboard. And just like everything else, you can just reset everything. These presets, like YouTube, is designed to bring the audio to the level that YouTube is expecting, so you can start working and mixing everything underneath that already at a solid base. And with one click, it will analyze if it's a male or female and adjust a preset that is appropriate for that vocal range. And if you want, you can just click on the user guide and it'll take you to the PowerEQ quick start, and it'll explain every parameter that is built into this plugin, so you get an understanding of how to use it and how to manipulate it. And if you're brave enough, you can actually go in and play with all the other parameters, but they're not necessary. You can just simply click the button that you want and adjust the warmth, the low end, the de-esser, noise cleanup, and it adjusts it accordingly. And I've used services like Adobe Podcast and Auphonic, but the one thing that I found with Adobe Podcast, it always felt like it was a bit too much. And I found out while researching that Adobe Podcast is actually generative. So it will take your voice, run it through AI, recreate it, and then spit out something that it thinks sounds good, which is fine, but I always found that to be a little bit off and it just didn't sound right. And then I use Auphonic, which is fantastic, and it does so many other things than this plugin does. But I always found it for my voice, it felt too tubey. And I just wanted something that sounded natural, but was still my voice and was more corrective and not degenerative. So it was really important to try to use best practices from the audio field that I've learned over the years. And I have worked with so many great audio people. And anytime that I have a big project that is paid, I always use an audio engineer, because every time they send the audio back, it always sounds like magic, because they're able to fine tune it in ways that I wouldn't even know where to begin. But for personal projects like YouTube videos and small things like this, there was never a budget to do that consistently over and over again. And even though I've picked their brains and wanted to learn how to do it, I've never been able to see with my ears what to look for and how to correct it properly. So I wanted something that is a great starting point to get the voice to a good place very easily at the right levels with minor tweaks, and then just be able to make the videos every single time. And that's it. It lives right inside Final Cut. So you're not bouncing files out to some other app and back anymore. Drop it on a clip, click once, keep editing. That's who I've built this for. The visual first editors who stared at waveforms and felt completely lost. If that's you, the link's in the description. Try it out on your next edit. There's a 7-day free trial, and let me know how it goes in the comments. And if you want to take it to another level, make sure you check out this video about PowerEQ Studio, a full-blown Mac app that does everything that the plugin does, but so much more. It's right here. Go watch it next, and I'll see you in the next one.